Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick.
Mohamed Salah! Rafael Leao. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tchouaméni. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Salah. It's a good run down the right.
That was lovely, that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Reinders was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's neat. Now, who's going to be first to this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Thiaw. Paz. 15 minutes till half-time. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot, surely! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Van Dijk. And it's Tchouaméni. And Cucurella tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Oh, just skips past his man. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's rising! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Dijk is offering a wry smile there.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Mbappe gets it away. And he shoots! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
2 added minutes
Looking
has
at
been
a
indicated
different
here.
game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thiaw calmly and it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Can he get on the end of this? Delivered low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vietnam have it back and can go again. Matheus Cunha. And he's having a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Has certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Van Dijk. Schlotterbeck. And it's Cucurella. Tchouaméni. And they've switched it over to the other side. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space here. Takes a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! And he's there to clear it. And it's Tchouaméni. Cucurella. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Real chance here. And the finish! Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Reinders. Searching pass he's played there. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes
20,
afoot here, and from both
Vinicius
sides.
Junior. Number 14, Mohamed Salah. Number 23, Reinders.
Cherki.
Number 17.
He's having a hit!
Coming on the field.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 42.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Musiala. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Substitution in progress.
He's had a shot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Vietnam leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Yamal, and he skips past his man. Musiala. Onuachu. Kvaratskhelia. Towering header! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
Oh, good climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Unwatu fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution.
Manchester United have their third corner. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Havertz. And it's Musiala. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Might want to be careful there.
Haaland needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here. And a header! Oh, crossbar! Well, there's the clearance. Gives it back. Looking for the run. Lovely feet.
4 added minutes
The
has been
movement is
indicated.
slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Traoré tries to play it through. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Havertz is onto this. And that has sent him sprawling. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution for Manchester United.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 7,
Pedri.
Marquinhos.
And here's
Number
Haaland.
10, Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Hakimi.
Number 18, Dembele.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Taking place.
Onuachu, spread to the right. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Yamal makes a move down the right. That pass isn't the best. Lookman. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Havertz. And Alexander-Arnold. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's being shifted off it. Lookman with a definite foul there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it is half-time in extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now, the ball's gone astray. It's a throw-in. Havertz. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
This looks promising. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Havertz wins the duel this time. And claimed it back swiftly. Musiala powering forward here. Dembele has the space to scheme. Oh, nice touch. And it's Musiala. Musiala has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And this is the big chance. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. And that's off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Just eases him off the ball. Dembele. shifted it to the flank. Havertz receives it in a good position. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Reinders. And they can counter here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xiao. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Can he get onto this? Space for him to turn and look. Cucurella scooting forward.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This looks promising, and that was nowhere near his best.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Matheus Cunha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal ploughing through the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Impressive. Oh, it rattles the bar. And he's done it. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland, he's picked his way through. Spread to the right. That's very neat. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. And here's Mbappe. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looking for towering header. And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Schlotterbeck. And it's Tchouaméni. And Cucurella. Schlotterbeck. Salah. Mohamed Salah makes a move down the right. Could move up a gear here. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute at
Driven
a time.
in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping
And we
for
come
a
to you
pick-me-up
now
in
with
the
a
second
quick
half.
request for support for our World Charity Fund.
The second half then, just getting going.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That pass isn't the best. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Now Ruben Dias. Van Dijk. Here's Matheus Cunha. Ruben Dias. And it's Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavlovic. Yamal. Haaland currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Mbappe. Here's Matheus Cunha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Reinders. Mbappe. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Matheus Cunha. And here's Mbappe. And it's Barella. And Yamal. Yamal, power. Yamal! Oh, it's hit the post! Reinders.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Looking to play him in. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Reinders. Cucurella. Looking for the run. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two
Number
coaches
20,
are signalling changes here,
Vinicius
both at
Junior.
the same time.
Number 17.
Manchester United
Bellingham.
leading now.
Number
Well, they've done the
23,
hard part now, Peter.
Reinders.
Can they cling on? Or
Number
even better,
14,
can they get another?
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 10.
Schlotterbeck.
Alexander-Arnold. Number 29.
Cucurella.
Kai Havertz.
Cucurella venturing down the left
Musiala.
to Havertz.
Number 21. Kvaratskhelia. Substitution.
Turns
in
back
progress.
here, probably the best option. And it's Musiala.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cherki. Can he get it through? He slings it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Barella into the last 5 minutes. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Vietnam are down to 10 men. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Šeško. Hakimi. Šeško. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Haaland! He's scored! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Decent chance! Plays a sharp little ball here. Barella. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Reinders. Nice chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. He's shifting. Big chance! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. This is a promising build-up. Oh, now here's an interesting match-up. Reinders. And Marquinhos. And it's Reinders. Tries one from range. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Cucurella tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's on it. Can he get away? Real chance! And that's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Saliba. Barella. And it's made its way to... There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Haaland gets flagged offside.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Paz, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Marquinhos, Mohamed Salah, Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi, Paz, and it's Barella. Reinders, given the lift of his goal. Grimaldo. Look at the space here. Tchouaméni. Now Schlotterbeck. Cucurella. Schlotterbeck. And it's Tchouaméni.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Marquinhos. Great vision. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He is just caressing the ball. That is lovely. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Vietnam get the ball rolling in the second half. Barella. Saliba. And Paz. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Not the most accurate pass. Cucurella. Bellingham. And it's Reinders. And he's quick to return it. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they...
On the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Mbappe, Grimaldo in acres of space out wide. Tries to get it clear.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And we have our
Number
very first
20,
corner.
Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 18, Raphael.
And that has been cleared.
Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Substitution.
Now that looks a decent... Great chance! Again, a brilliant save. Corner number 2 then. Mohamed Salah attempts a clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. Vietnam given another corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's rising! And that's a tidy finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get on the end of this? The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Reinders. Number 17, Bellingham. Number 14, Mohamed Salah.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 22,
Salah.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Substitution
Final
in
checks
progress.
on the touchline. A change about to occur. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no such...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession. Manchester United leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now or try and finish it off?
And he can clear it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Van Dijk. Here's Matheus Cunha, and it's Van Dijk.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Nice control.
Has been indicated.
And it's pulled back. Now it's Rafael Leao. We are into stoppage time. Musiala. Van Dijk. He's looking wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alvarez. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's gone looking for safety. Hakimi. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Vietnam pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. And here's Bellingham. Can he finish? Can he spark a counter here? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And the shot's on here. Haaland! He's scored! And there is your opener. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on goal. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice control. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Mbappe is onto this. And he shoots! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Reinders. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Reinders. And it's Reinders. And Thiaw. Reinders. Is there any support? He might not need it. Paz. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Barella gets on his bike and on the move. That's been cut out, well played. Thiaw. Cucurella. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Tchouaméni. Haaland running with the ball. And now the breakaway. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Picked out brilliantly. That's very neat. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Matheus Cunha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Lovely feet. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vinicius Junior plays a sharp little ball here. Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. And it's Salah. Matheus Cunha. Tchouaméni. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Reinders. And Mohamed Salah. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! Deftly away. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Vietnam clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but
Just
they'll
a
need
quick
to
announcement.
resist
We
the
would like to
temptation
inform
to
you
just
that
sit on the
CCTV
lead
is
second
now in
half.
operation
The
for
opposition
your
will be
safety.
doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Vietnam are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Ruben Dias. Tchouaméni, a probing pass, and it's been played through. He is just caressing the ball. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Head over towards the opposite flank. Schlotterbeck. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is number 30. Substitution in progress.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Alvarez. Matheus Cunha, looking for options for movement. That's good play. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's played it in low. Chow can clear it away. Vietnam are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
14,
on both benches.
Mohamed Salah. Number 23, Reinders. Number 17,
And it's
Bellingham.
Tchouaméni.
Number 5, Thiago. Coming on the field.
Swings it across.
Number 21.
Tries to get it clear.
Number 42, Musiala. Number 29,
Schlotterbeck.
Kai Havertz. Number 10,
Vietnam
Alexander
still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pings it across. Goes for a shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Unwatu really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's gone loose. Tchouaméni, Van Dijk. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Chance to deliver. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kvaratskhelia. Vietnam very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Vietnam have it back and can go again. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
5 minutes added time.
Last chance, perhaps. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Cherki, Matheus Cunha, and it's Hakimi. And he was alert to it. Here's Matheus Cunha. Ruben Dias. Now this could be a chance. Drive, shot at goal! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number 11.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on the field
Vietnam
is
displayed
number
great resilience to
18,
find the late equaliser that's got them here.
Substitution.
How can they go one better? It's their second corner of the game. Hakimi, oh, shooting chance! And he's there to get it away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a shoots! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Vietnam have their lead. Cucurella. Cross to the back post. And that should get the job done. Alvarez. Oh, they could break here. Ball played for Lookman. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. The most accurate pass. Haaland. And they're on him in a flash. Paz proves just a little bit too strong. Can he get on the end of this? Salah. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Brilliantly cut out. And they can counter here. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Barella, Saliba, and Paz. That's a good foray he's making. And here's Mohamed Salah.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe is onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Yamal. Mbappe. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, really cute. He's having a hit! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Quickly taken, and here's Bellingham. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, sweet feet. It's a good-looking delivery. And that should get the job done. Quality ball. And here's the chance to counter. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. This is their second corner of the game. Vietnam can try it again now. Vietnam have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. Thinks about the shot. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? And it's Barella. Paz. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. That has been knocked clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Mohamed Salah looking to receive it in space. And he's managed to get free. It's Salah! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mohamed Salah really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
And if you do have a chance today,
Yeah, on the
please
face
take
of
the
it,
time out
it
to
looks
give
a
your
fair
support to
reflection
our
of
better
what we've all
stadium
seen,
fund.
Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vietnam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Reinders. Drive. Reinders! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose this time, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal trying to keep this in. Van Dijk.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Thiaw. And it's Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Reinders does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Cucurella has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Could be danger here. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
22,
both benches.
Erling Haaland. Number 14, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field. Number
Can he get onto
13,
this?
Number 21.
Somewhat off target.
Kvaratskhelia. Substitution
Alvarez.
in progress.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now Saliba. Ruben Dias. Matheus Cunha. And it's Barella. And here's Rafael Leao. Kvaratskhelia. Opts for safety. And Thiaw. Barella. And here's Rafael Leao. Kvaratskhelia. That has not gone well. Barella. Rafael Leao. Threads one in. And it's Barella. Looking to play it. He's having a shot! It's oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's having a go. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner count is
Number
rising.
23,
That's 6.
Reinders. Number 17, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 42, Musiala. Number
Towering
20
header!
And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front!
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now, what about this cross?
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cucurella tries to pass it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Gio.
Lots and lots of changes.
Number 11.
Change being made here,
Mugabe.
presumably to
Coming
tighten
on
their
the
defence.
field,
Yeah, and that's
number
not
10,
totally surprising. The manager obviously
Alexander
felt his defence
Arnold.
needed
Number
reinforcement.
18,
He can't afford a
Rafael
repeat.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Rafael Leao is carrying after that one. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Making their way home on public transportation.
You look back on the game then,
Please
Jim.
watch the
A
screen.
good show,
Train
Peter.
departure
A
times
good
from
show of
all
character,
major
a good show
stations.
of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thiaw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both. Bellingham! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. There's the shot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Sarah. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe makes a move down the right. Manchester United have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Now it's Tchouaméni. Schlotterbeck.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind.
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Haaland certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gets his head on it! That has been knocked clear. Hakimi. Chance! And surely! That's a fair try, but just off target. Cucurella. Great vision. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gibbs White. Now that looks a decent ball. Paz. And Jamal. And it's Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
There will be
Bellingham.
1 minute added time.
Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he can clear it away. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Vietnam unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They
Hello
trail 1-0.
attendees, this is a lost
Yeah, you don't
children's
get any
announcement.
points for stating the
Please
obvious,
keep your
Peter, but
eyes on your
thankfully
children
this is
during
still
the
very
match at all
savable.
times.
Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's been drilled in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well measured. This might spell danger. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Sara. He has found the way through. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? It's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Sara. Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, that's a very... Goes for a shot! And he can thump it away. He's having a pop! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Just eases him off the ball, and they can counter here. Paz. 75 minutes played. And here's Yamal. Steep. Can he finish? Against the crossbar. Chow is there to clear.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe proves too strong. And it's Sarah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going wide left. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Mohamed Salah. He is just caressing the ball.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Salah. Chow. Keep the ball, and you tries from a long way out. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Junior. Number 4, Kukurea. Number 17, Bellingham. Number 15, Gibbs-White. Number
They've played it short.
Mohamed Salah. Number 11.
Cross to the back post.
Coming on the field, number 10.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Number 6.
Matheus Cunha.
Number 9.
And time is up. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.